Hey there, diggers. We're not out digging today, so I thought I would do a little video on how to clean up some wheat cents since we've gotten a couple questions before. This week I was able to go out a few times and I was able to find a few wheats. It looks like a 1927, we got a 1935D, and a 1952D. So I got 3 wheats there. We clean our wheats with hydrogen peroxide. We also clean our Indians the same way. Wish I could have found one of those to be able to demonstrate, but you just basically have a cup, a hot pad, your oven mitt, hydrogen peroxide, and of course the goodies. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to take your hydrogen peroxide and just pour a little bit into your cup. You don't need a ton. As you can see, just basically enough to fill the bottom. And then you're going to take part of your paper towel, just kind of cover that up. Go over to the microwave. Just going to put this inside here. You want to cook it for about 40 seconds or so. Let's see. 40 seconds or so. And just wait for it. Alright. Now that it's done, you're just able to take your oven mitt and move this over. Put it down on your hot pad. You want to be careful because this stuff is hot. So you don't want it to splash up on yourself or anything. So then you just take your coins and just drop them in. As you can see, you get a nice bubbly mess. I like to leave them in for 8 to 10 minutes. If you leave them in too long, you start getting some spots on it from where the peroxide kind of like bubbles underneath. You get like some trapped like air pockets once it starts to settle down a little bit, and that can just alter the way the coin looks. Not that it looks terrible or anything, but it can be prevented if they're taken out earlier. So that's just kind of the way I go about it. And after it's been sitting for a while, I'll clean them up and show you what the end result looks like. Thanks for watching. Alright, diggers, the coins have been sitting here for probably about 8 minutes. Now, I guess I didn't mention this earlier, but I do use a spoon to flip these coins over. The peroxide is really hot, so you don't want to be dipping your fingers in there. Not that I think that any of you would, but I don't want to hear about any of you getting hurt, so thought I would add that. So just to be safe, we'll basically pull the coins out one at a time, and then we'll just run over to the sink and basically rinse them up with a toothbrush under some warm water, and I will show you the results. Alright, diggers, I'm here with the results. This is, I guess, going to be the results of the cleaned wheat cents and results for fines this week, since nothing was really too crazy to film out in the field. Here's that 1927 wheat. That's a Philadelphia. I'll turn that over. There's the 1935D. And what do we got? A 52D. And I'll flip these all over here so you can kind of see the backs too. So there's that first 27, 35, and the 52. So you can see that peroxide does do a really good job of cleaning them up. I will say though, it really depends on the soil. The soil at this particular park where I found these wheat cents is generally very, very good on the coins. So it generally has a good patina, or nothing's really damaged the surface. There have been some other parks where we found wheats and Indians before that have been very rough on the coins, and the peroxide doesn't necessarily help them any. So I guess use your discretion. This isn't always gonna work and make your coin beautiful, but if it looks like it might be decent, you know, it generally does a pretty good job. Other finds this week were an old silver ring. It's got a black stone in it. There are no markings, but I'm positive that's silver. It came on 1236 on the e-trac. Another 1236 this week was another non-marked silver ring. This one's kind of got a cool chain design on the front there. There it is. And one more thing I found. Don't know if it's silver or not. If it is, that would be fantastic. It had like a piece of string attached on the back here. Over this loop. It's not marked or anything, but it does look very promising, and it is heavy, so I don't know if it's like Boy Scouts or Eagle Scouts, something like that. But I was real happy to find that too. That's definitely, if not silver, it's at least a neat relic. Thanks for tuning in to Always Seeking Silver. May you have lots of luck on your future hunts.